Hello everyone, welcome back to Piston Cup Productions, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new, just in time for Easter, Cars on the Road Dino Eggs. Now these are popping up all over Target in the United States and retail for about $2.99. A bit more expensive than H-E-B, but hey, they do have this nice plastic egg cover slash case if you want to store them in. So for $2.99, we'll see if it's worth it. But there's only 3 new ones out of the 8 that they released. Unfortunately, I do not have the display box, and I've been trying to find it, but I just can't seem to find it. So I sort of gave up because it seems that every Target has been receiving these without the box. Or maybe the employees are just throwing it out. But when you find these in the Easter section at Target, because they're not at the normal Cars slash Hot Wheels section for some reason, these eggs are just thrown in there with a slapped on price tag, and they sort of just called it a day. And they're kind of hard to find. You really need to look closely. For my Target, at least, it's aisle B32. I don't know about everyone else's Target, but these were kind of difficult to find, especially because of how small they are and because of a big problem that they have going here, which is the amount of information wrapping around the egg. Now, compared to, like, let's say this little car wasn't painted there, what would you think this is related to? If you were to tell me this was something from Cars, I would not believe you until I looked extremely closely and looked at the Cars on the Road logo that is smaller than all of this information wrapping around it. It's kind of ridiculous how small they made that logo. You can't tell this is Cars related without a display box, let alone the fact that it's not the Cars section of the store at Target. But anywho, the new ones in this case or collection is number, let me go in order here, number 3, number 7, and number 8. Now, everything else that is in this case has come out before, which is Dino McQueen, or Caveman McQueen, my bad, Caveman Mater, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Westfalanapus, the Quadratorcosaur, and the Ankylosaurus. The new ones is the Westfalanapus bus, some sort of mech dino, and the Spinocrankshaftorex. Those are the new ones. Clunky names, it's hard to remember. My bad if I mix them up throughout this video, but hey, we're not all perfect. Neither are these little toys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it with number 3. Thankfully, these all have codes, just like the blind boxes that you normally see at H-E-B. So let me just grab number 3 real quick. So yeah, we've discussed the problem with these. The barcode is huge, bigger than the actual Cars logo. There's no way to really tell these are Cars unless you really look closely. They're kind of hard to find, so if these sell poorly during Easter, well, you know why. They're kind of hard to find. There's this little red triangle there, and I'm assuming they want you to, like, you know, open from there. And wow, that's actually pretty nice. So the actual egg does say Cars on the Road, and the egg actually has, you know, the big logo, so it's more noticeable. Maybe you should have just slapped the barcode right here. That way you could have seen this and painted it in red. I don't know. But anywho, you crack this open like a Kinder Surprise toy. If this video gets flagged as for kids, you understand why. But this number 3, wrapped in little paper, is going to be the Spinocrankshaftorex. And it actually looks pretty freaking awesome. I like how this one looks. Now, it is featured in a dino playset that came out recently this year, so looks like they're focusing more on this dino, whereas last year they had a lot of focus on this other dino right here. So compared to the Tyrannosaurus Rex, it's pretty much the same casting, just a couple differences, because the wheels look similar. Actually, it's slightly different. It seems like it's the same casting, but no, I take that back. They are different. Yeah, absolutely, they are for sure different, which is a good thing. I'm glad they didn't repeat their casting repetition patterns of, you know, oh, just a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but just repainted in green. I'm glad they didn't do that. I really like this one. Hopefully they make it in a large scale like the blue dinosaur came out last year. It would be nice to have the two of them go head on hand in a fight. So that one's number 3. So number 1 is Caveman McQueen. 2 is Mater. 3 is the Spinocrankshaftorex we just opened. 4 is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. 5 is the little Quadratorcosaur. 6 is the Ankylosaurus. These two have come out before in the series boxes. I believe series 4 of last year, of 2022, the green boxes. And of course, well, these guys were featured in a 3-pack, all of these. So if you got that 3-pack, well, you got 3 off the list already out of 8. And if you bought the boxes last year, well, you're just like me in my position where there's only 3 new dinos to collect. But nothing wrong with that. So let's go ahead and go on with number 8. Or number 7, my bad. Yeah, number 7. Trying to go in a bit of an order here. Okay, this one was a bit easier to tear open. There we go. Crack this open. I'm glad they're not just thrown in there. At least they have some sort of paper wrap around them so that they don't get damaged or anything like that. This is pretty useless info, but they have to throw it in there, I guess. Here we go. This is the Mech Dinosaur. Mech is short for something else. I cannot remember the name of this guy, but I will put, of course, throughout the video somewhere the contents of the case with the names of these guys, or the numbers, my bad, the codes to get these. But this one's pretty cool. I really like this. It sort of reminds me of this one and this one. It's like these two had a baby, the blue one and the beige yellow one. It's like they had a kid, and this is what you get, this little red one. But it looks pretty cool. I do like the look of this red one. The orange little spikes, the imperfections of yellow going throughout the red, the little cap, it makes it look like Mac. Looks really cool. So it's basically a semi-dino almost. I really like this front bumper part here. It makes it look like its teeth. Pretty cool. I like this one. This one's not that bad. Not that bad. It's got a similar tail to this other dino, just without the little wrecking ball. But I like it. This one is pretty cool. Well, actually, this tail might be a little bit more similar. And now the final one that we have for today is number 8, which should be the Westfalanapus little bus. Let's see how hard this one is to open, or easy. There we go. That's not too bad. Yeah, just a shame. I really want that display box, especially for this video. I really wanted it, but I've been looking at Targets and no luck at all. So I'm guessing Target's just throwing away the boxes, which is dumb, because like I said, you can't really tell these are cars unless you look hard enough. So here he is. He is pretty big. I really like how this one looks. I would really like to see this one in a much bigger scale, whether it be 164, 155, 124, you name it. But this one looks really, really nice, and I might have to say it's my favorite from the whole collection so far. A little size comparison with Lightning McQueen, just to show you how much nicer and bigger and just chunky. I like the chunkiness of this. I know it sounds weird, but I like how chunky this one looks. And I like the exhaust pipes towards the back, the little bags at the top, or sunroofs, whatever you want to call them. The white base, everything looks really nice. I really like this one. It's basically a Fillmore dinosaur. I really like it. So that essentially wraps up this unboxing. I've got to say, it's not bad of a collection. I really like how all of these look together. Personally, my favorite has to be that little Westfalanapus bus. And in second place, the Spinocrankshaftorex. This little mech one is cool too, but it's so hard to choose. I really liked all of them. They were all pretty good. And like I said, all together, it really looks amazing. So once again, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are the codes. I will put it somewhere here in the corner if you still need it for reference. If you didn't understand the thing I just said, it is there as a physical picture. Happy hunting, and I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know which one was your favorite.